Well, alright, alright, alright. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's World of Tanks console replays. We're in Ghost Town. I like this map. Big tanks, high tier, low tier, doesn't matter. Medium, heavy, tank destroyer, doesn't matter. I like this map. We're in the T prototype. I've had this tank for a while, since the first time they offered it in the store. And like a lot of tanks, I buy them. And it just sat there. Played it a few times in Proving Grounds, but because I wasn't playing tanks very often, never played it in a live game. So we're playing Take Over the Enemy Base. So I think I've probably played it maybe a couple times before now, and had a couple crappy games in it. The reload is horribly slow. Reminds me a lot of the IS-6, sort of. Not a great gun. It's an okay gun. It's a better gun than the IS-6, but it's a longer reload, if I'm not mistaken. The armor is, meh. You can see that I try to side scrape in this game, and I don't think it was this. Whoops, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to run into you. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I look at my Indian Panzer over there getting raped, and I'm like, you don't need to be on that corner. So I'm like, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna side scrape. I'll be a better tank side scraper than the Indian Panzer will. And I don't know. I hope I didn't piss him off, but I was thinking, well, you know, I'm the heavy. I should be up there. And I don't know if it's just side scraping or because they're somewhat below me, but they have no problem with raping right through me. That's a FV4202P, and he puts 2 right into me. No problems whatsoever. I'm out just a little bit trying to find a shot, and I wasn't reloaded yet. Slow reload, really slow reload. Things you gotta get used to when you don't play tanks very often. I went to put 410 into him right there, but he just right back through me again. So I don't know if he was hitting my lower plate or what. But during the game I was like, well, I guess you don't side scrape in this. But then watching the replay, I was like, geez, they were below me, so maybe he was shooting up into my front plate. Maybe it was just showing enough. I don't know. I would think that this tank with armor would be able to side scrape, but maybe it can't. I don't know. So we're going to go to a different tactic. We're going to go into IS-6 tactic, and just start going, you know, gung-ho. I'm not even detected, and I get artillery hit. I'm assuming they were aiming at that guy. So now I'm down to 726 health, and I'm really pissed because this is reminding me, whoops, sorry about the mic. This is reminding me of other games I've had in this tank where it's just shitty. 492 right there out of the STB. But yeah, I'm thinking, geez, here's another game where this tank just won't do anything. It just gets raped. No matter what hits it, it penetrates it. Again, not reloaded yet. I bounce a shot there, though. 451, take out his fuel tank, ram him for 15 and took him out of the game. Bounce a shot there. So the armor's working a little bit better, you know, close quarters like this. I don't want to waste my shot on him. Thank you. I'm glad someone killed him. I can swing around and put one into this guy. 242 takes out the Stone Cold. 242 takes out the Stone Cold. I had rammed him for 32 before that. So now we're not doing so bad now. It's a little bit better. See if I can get a shot on this SU. The reload time, of course, is ungodly, like a lot of these big tanks. Artillery hits me again, but I do put a 485 into the VK100. The artillery is starting to piss me off. I'm thinking right here, I'm not going to shoot at this Minuteman until I get around him because I don't want to bounce. Not even going to try it. Not even going to try it. Not even going to try it. The teammate finished him off, so yeah, okay. Didn't get that shot in. Artillery's gone now, so I should be able to do a little bit better. We're gonna go back after that VK100. Gonna come up over the hill. I put one into his turret. Yeah, he's turned his turret, so that if he had stayed, turned at the other tank, it might have gone. It was an iffy shot, but it was a bad shot when I actually shot it. Come on, reload quicker. Come on. Finish off the T-32 with a 375. And then we're going to come around and see if I can put another one into this guy. Come on. Come on. Right into his turret area. Right into the side plate. Below his turret. We ammo rack him. Take a 466 out of him. And I'm like, I'm going to face hug him because he's not going to get around me to put a shot into me. And the teammate finishes him off. So, this is one of those games where I don't have a video on this tank at all. I don't see a lot of videos online with this tank. There's probably a reason for that. The reload sucks. I think it's got to be like, I should look at the stats, but I know it's over 11 seconds, 12 seconds. I am actually thinking it's closer to 13 if I'm not mistaken. I should go back and watch the video, right? Because if I watch a video, I'd be able to see what my reload actually is. Correct? 13.5 seconds. So, yeah. If the reload was down around 11 seconds, it wouldn't be so bad. But 13.5 seconds, that's a pretty slow fucking reload. So, that kind of ruins the tank. You know, the tank wouldn't be so bad if it had like a 10.5 or 11 second reload. We end up at the top of the list, 1375 of base XP, 3 kills, 2966 damage dealt. Not a great game, but again, I've had this tank for a while and haven't had a good enough game to put up whatsoever, so 2 shots for 956 and took out the STG. Well, actually 2 shots for 941 and then a 15 Ram. 1 shot for 375 to the T32. Took him out of the game. The FV4202, 1 shot for 410. 4202P, excuse me. Stone Cold, we did 32 Ram damage, then 1 shot for 242, took him out. For a total of 274. And then we got 2 shots for 951 and ammo racked the VK100. So like I was saying, this tank, I've had it, I've tried to get a video on it a few games. And so I probably played, I don't know, 6-7 games and never had even remotely an average game like this. So I never put any videos of it up. But coming in top, 1300 plus XP, that's almost 1400. That's an okay game. 9 shots fired, 9 hits, 7 penetrations, 2966 damage dealt. Blocked 1000 damage, so that wasn't too awful shabby. Do I recommend this tank? No. Only for people like me that gotta have every tank in the game. I like the looks of it. I like the idea of it. It just needs 2 or 3 seconds better on the reload. Now I could put, you know, a premium consumable in there and it would help. And I got crappy crew, so that doesn't help. But still, I don't love the tank. But you know, take that with a grain of salt. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.